What's going on, you guys? My name is Zach Hartley, and in this video I'm going to walk you through how I'm currently day trading Apple options. I'm going to show you the methodology and the technical analysis behind my trades, and I'm going to show you the trade that I made today for a 50% return. So stay tuned, here we go. Okay, so this is the chart that I've been looking at most recently. This is Apple stock over a 2-minute time periods over 5 days. So today is Friday. It's basically Monday to Friday with 2-minute intervals all the way through. And so you can see that on Monday, we basically had a nice big gap up to the 450 range. We established a high at 452. We established a low at 436. And then since then, we've sort of been trading within this range. Now, yesterday was super important to me because it was really easy to read this stock. So when we look at this chart, it's pretty simple to see. I'm just going to put on some trend lines here. So as you can see, we established a base in the early morning and a little bit of a descending triangle. We have a big breakout, and as you can see, we start to form a new trend line here. A little bit of a pullback before we establish another new trend line that gives us our high of the day at 464. Now, the interesting thing here is that we had a peak right here at this sort of 462 level, which is the exact same location that we have our next peak here. And so what I'm seeing is a head and shoulders pattern. So really simple, breakout to the first shoulder, a little bit of a pullback to the head, another big pullback down to the first shoulder, establish that second shoulder, and then all the way back down, we drop to basically almost where we opened on the day. So really clear head and shoulders pattern here. If you were able to pick up on this, you would have been able to really make some good trades right until it broke through here, and then you basically moved on. Now it closed that day and it opened the next day a little bit lower, and that's what I was looking at today. So today we opened up at around $459, and right away we plummeted down. We went all the way down to 454, and then we made a new low here at $452. Now what caught my eye here is that this is the previous support level, or resistance level that we had from Wednesday. So as you can see, 1, 2, 3 times basically we tested this 452 level on Wednesday, and then we opened above it on Thursday. Now coming Friday, we're basically coming back down to that 452 level. And so that is where I thought there should be support. And so the problem for me, though, is I'm trading with a really small account right now. I just set up a tax-free savings account. I definitely shouldn't be day trading in this account. And so if you want to know why, definitely check out my last video. I'll link it right here. It's about day trading and investing in a tax-free savings account. But I just applied for a margin account. It just got set up today, so I'm going to be trading in that later on this week. However, 1 or 2 day trades in your TFSA isn't going to hurt anybody. So that's what I did today. So the market came in, it opened much lower. It basically established a new low here, and then it came lower and lower, and it double bottomed right at this 452 range. So this to me was a buying opportunity. Now for me, I'm trading in a very small account. So for me to invest $452 into Apple and maybe get it up to 455 and then pay $10 in commission just doesn't work for me. So what I'm doing is I'm actually day trading the options. So look at this chart on just kind of the daily time frame right now. It came all the way down, it's coming back up, and it's doing a little bit of a pullback right now. When I change this to the options, what you'll notice is that the chart looks very similar. So comes all the way back down to a low, comes back up to basically where it opened, it retests it twice, and now we've got a little bit of a pullback. So it's the exact same chart, but the volatility here is much more dramatic. So as you can see, the low here is $1.06 for this particular option, but it had a high of the day of $5. So we're seeing a 500% swing in the same 1 or 2% swing that we're seeing on the stock. So I am currently trading the options. I'm trading calls and puts that are very close to the money and that are very early expiration, so they're about to expire. Some of these are even expiring today. So the trade that I made today is actually on this chart. You can see it here. I'm going to change over to my pointer. You can see this green arrow. So this is my entry point. I bought one contract at $1.56, and I sold that contract at $2.35. It gave me a 50% profit of about 79 cents per share. Now contract's worth 100 shares, so it gave me a $79 profit, and it's about 14% of my portfolio that we saw an increase on, because I'm just trading with a really small account. So let me just show you that real quick to verify all of these numbers for you. So we'll go to orders and we'll go to open orders. You can see Apple, I bought it at $1.56. I sold it at $2.35, and my profit for the day was $79 US. on an opening position of $552. So we actually saw a 14% increase in the value of our portfolio, which is a phenomenal return for pretty much anybody, especially in one day. It was a nice little trade here. Now, I did get in a little bit early. If you look at this trade, I'm going to zoom in here just so that we can see this. I got in here at the $1.59, and it actually came all the way back down almost to $1.14. I was in the hole on this trade about $40-50. I had my stop loss at $1 here, but because the Apple stock had so much support at that 452 level, I thought if it breaks through, that's when I'm out, that's when I'm wrong. Luckily, it basically bounced off that 452 level just like I was expecting, and we were able to make a heck of a run on this one. I actually sold it as soon as we encountered some resistance right here, so if I had held it, it would have gone for the rest of the day, but I wanted to get out of this. I was super happy with those results. We were up 50% in less than an hour and a half on that trade, and it gave me a 14% return to this just basic portfolio. So you couldn't have asked for any more on the day trade, so I'm really happy with that. Later this week though, my margin account opens up. I'm putting $1,000 into it, and we are going to start the small account challenge. So if you're interested in that, you're interested in seeing me do some more day trades like this, you want to see how it goes, I'm going to turn $1,000 into as much money as I possibly can, and we are going to start the small account challenge. So stay tuned to my channel. Please consider hitting that subscribe button, and I'm going to keep giving you as much analysis as I possibly can. So please stay tuned, and we'll talk to you soon. See you in the next video.